Okay, good morning. We are continuing our video inspection of address 184 Bradley Street in St. Helens. We are now videoing from the second of the two cleanouts that are located on site. They are 6-inch cast iron cleanouts. This one is located, to give you an idea, essentially at the west end of the courtyard. Kind of give you a brief idea of where we're doing this from. Okay, we have made entry into the pipe. I'm going to go ahead and zero out the counter. We are upside down, so I apologize. The numbers will be upside down, but we will see the bottom of the pipe. And we are looking at the first connection here, which appears to be in good shape. Things, like I said, we're looking for are big gaps and or separations that would create like a dam and or ramp effect. This fitting appears to be in good shape also. This is a good representation of a good fitting. See how it's flush. Fitting appears to be good. Typically these sections are roughly 10 feet. So this is an indication of where you might have a possible issue with some root intrusion. You can see the water draining down from the outside of the pipe. When we conclude our video inspection, we'll go ahead and locate this spot and mark it out just so you have an idea of where it's at. It's at approximately 38 feet. You can also see where that section started to develop a little bit of buildup even after the jetting. And that appears to be possibly rocks. Starting to see a little bit of that at this fitting also. You can see where the metal pipe's starting to deteriorate. That usually happens over time if the line hasn't been maintained properly at least once a year, because grease and all that kind of nasty sludge buildup, as you can imagine, will start to pool up in these areas where the pipe's starting to be kind of impacted by age, and it starts to dissolve the pipe and actually eat through it, and that's kind of what you're seeing happen here, which would be 10 feet away from the other issue. Now we're coming up to a fitting where we're going to be tying into the line that may possibly be for the other units at the back end of the property. It's kind of a crazy looking fitting. It's what a 6-inch Y would look like. This channel that you're seeing is a buildup of grease and debris that happens over time. When you jet a line, you can flush most of it out, but usually some of this stuff will reside in there, and this is what dissolves pipe over time, which is usually why people will upgrade their line from cast iron when it starts to become a serious issue to an ABS, because it doesn't dissolve nearly as fast. Here's a fitting that you can see is starting to kind of pool a little bit. You know that because when I go up over it, all of a sudden the camera is out of the water. Not a significant issue, but that's why you have a little bit of grease buildup from the line up into this point. Right here at approximately 70 feet, you can see another little root penetration. Looks like it's dropping down from the front of the pipe. Out there kind of where the trees might be. Trees are pretty good about finding a source of water, and in this case they found a really good one. This fitting appears to be in good shape. This one you can start to see a little bit of a space in it, which is why you're getting a little bit of that wonderful particulate kind of backing up into that spot. This one looks good. A little bit of spacing in this fitting, but nothing major. All this can be alleviated at this point with just some jetting. So after a little locating, we found that this is actually out into the roadway, which is the end of the customer's responsibility. As you can see from these video inspections, there is some maintenance that could be done out here on a yearly basis. These lines have been jetted or in good shape right now, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to have this set up on a yearly thing. As you can see, these lines get a lot of grease and other food particulate down them that could cause some issues down the road. You can see the water running by, which clearly indicates the bottom of the pipe is clean. But over time you'll start to see grease build up on the walls, and then they'll start to build up on the bottom, which can present a problem. We are going to pull back after we conclude the video inspection to locate that spot, those two joints that were bad, just so you know where those are at. We'll be more than happy to write an estimate for the repair of those after we locate them and can tell you how deep they are. Other than that, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Travis. I did the video inspections today. My phone number is 971-409-5148. Thank you and have a great day.